Today on Smackeys Garage, we're going to be taking my 1969 Mustang Mach 1 out for a drive. I rebuilt the transmission on this car about a month ago, and it was my first transmission rebuild ever. We're going to go ahead and see if I can actually get into fourth gear now. So let's go ahead, let's get the transmission back in, and then let's go take the car for a drive. So everything's coming apart, and back in we go. Okay, so I did have this drive shaft in here because with this plug, this was actually leaking. I wanted to know if the rear seal was leaking or if it was just this plug. It was the plug, so it hasn't leaked in about a week. Now, do I have to jack the car up to get this in? Oh, it's not gonna go underneath the exhaust. So yes, the car does need to go higher. All right, not too bad to do it yourself when you have that jack over there. So all I have to do now is tighten up all the 4 bolts for the transmission to the bell housing, put in the cross member, put in the shifter, and then I should be, oh yeah, drive shaft. And then I should be set to go for a drive. Go for a ride. Test out reverse. I have reverse. Test out first. We're going. All right, we got first. Check it out. All right, these rides are always fun. So first, second, it's good. Third, 3 out of 4. Oh, and it goes right into fourth. Boom. And we backfire. Oops. We're backfiring a little bit through the carb. Probably shouldn't be in fourth at this speed, but honestly, it seems so far so good. All the gears are shifting, everything seems to be fine, so overall, well, that's good. But I just do a loop around here, see how everything goes. So far so good with the car. I've actually been driving a little bit, and all 4 gears work. It is a little bit, there's still a little bit of a hitch getting from first to second. I think I do need to align the shifter a little bit better to make that work, but overall I think things are working much better than they were previously, because I can actually get into fourth, which is what I could not do before. The car's running okay. I mean, it still needs a little bit of work, it needs some tuning, but overall it runs, it's going through the gears. My goal was to get the transmission right, and the transmission seems to be good now, so happy with that. This is pretty much the beginning of the kickoff of the car show season, so excited to finally get the car back on the road. It's finally time that I can start enjoying this car, start driving this car a little bit more, just because the weather's getting nice. Luckily today we have a nice overcast day where it's like 70 degrees out, and it's perfect classic car weather. So, overall, this is the perfect weather to take these cars out in. So I need to get a sticker on the car in the next week or two. So that means I need to go through the suspension, make sure everything's okay. I need to spend some time, I actually need to change oil on it. I haven't done that in a little bit. And just make sure I'm ready for the year. But after the car's warmed up, it seems to be running okay. Oop. Oop. Definitely spoke a little too soon. So the car is warmed up, but it's still backfiring through the carb a little bit. So that essentially means that my shot of fuel isn't getting there in time where it needs to, or it's a little bit lean. So gonna have to play with that, probably clean the carb, check everything out this year, because as you saw, it backfired through the carb, I lost power, Luckily, it's easy to turn and the brakes work when you lose power. The engine's at 200, it's shifting good, so exactly what I wanted to do. But as always, a little bit more tinkering to do with the car. It does take some time for this giant FE block to warm up and also to get the carburetor at the right temperature, which could be why it's backfiring through the carburetor still. But I mean, overall, after it's warmed up, typically drives pretty good. But what matters is it's shifting into fourth, which is what it was not doing before. And it's nice and smooth. Speedometer is off by about 5 miles per hour. I've been tracking it just to see where I'm at. But just cruising, I'm at 13.5, so overall everything does look pretty good. Yeah, you can definitely feel that the engine is warmed up now. So the carburetor's warmed up. So my thinking is the FE block is massive, takes a long time to warm up. So the coolant's gonna get pretty warm. Then it's gonna take some time for the rest of the carburetor and everything to warm up to operating temperature. And when it does, the fuel better vaporizes. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it for now, but you know, after the car's warm, it drives a lot better. It's cool. I'm excited to start driving this more and enjoying this. Just with the nice weather here, I can finally do it. Oil pressure's good. I'm about 50 psi. Engine's somewhere in between 200 and 210. So, I mean, everything seems to be operating good now. It's so nice to actually have fourth gear where I can now shift it and don't need to double clutch it. Don't have to worry about not getting into gear. All right, time to get this thing up on ramps now. Well, car's up on the ramps, ready to do some more work on it. Car's running pretty good. Definitely have to let it warm up a lot before I drive it or even step on it hard. But overall, things are good. It's shifting nice and smooth. 1, 2 is a little bit harder. I'm assuming that's going to break in some. 3, 4, smooth as butter. I have no problems at all shifting now. I can finally get through all the gears without having to double clutch it or completely let off the throttle. So with that, really happy with the way things are turning out. Changing the oil in the car now. I need to change out the wheel bearing out here in front. After that, I'm gonna go get my inspection. Everything seems to be working, so that's about it this week on Smackeys Garage. Thanks for tuning in this week. I'll see you next time.